Off that Spurs bus as they arrived at the arena, pumped up and primed for action. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Branham in at the 2. And for the Bucks, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength. That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
A 3 off the inbound from beyond the arc and then some.
Taking more of them lately. Lillard getting comfortable from 3.
Jones against Lillard. Wembanyama outside. Branham can't get it to go. And it's the Bucks ball. It's a 3-point game. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Fires from deep. Branham, good.
Finding the most open guy. Good vision from Trey Jones out there.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Wembanyama, no good. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fires away from outside. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Sohan. It's Sohan to Kumbo. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Good, nice job down low.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Branham, good. Branham's got his second basket of the night.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play.
And that one's good by Giannis.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Tries again. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. You want to see more of this from the big fella.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Passes it to Graham. Beasley with the steal. They're running. The shot and game clock separated by 4. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's Graham missing and stolen by Graham. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. And the basket by Lillard.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Wesley. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks Youth Dancing.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid. Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player, his ability to fill it up.
That's the Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Antetokounmpo defending. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks leading by 15. You look at the pace of the games today, Steve, the emphasis on shooting seems like it would have fit your game very well.
It's much more wide open offensively, Kevin. I would have loved that to have operated in a little more space. Buckets.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Jones kicks to Graham. Jones, no one around him. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Jones has got his first points of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Giannis. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
San Antonio calls timeout and wants the team to beat in the West. Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Damian Lillard. The Spurs also with the sub. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Lopez with the steal. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Connaughton. Knocks down the 3-ball. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And it's good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Ball. Into the lineup for the Spurs, Jenny Austin. Wesley.
19 seconds left here in the second. Looking to end the run. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from... And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. A nice shot by Sohan.
This is where Sohan wants to be, right under the hoop with the ball.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Assist goes to
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Shot from 12. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Connaughton. It's good from long range. Connaughton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Hey, Smitty, Malachi Branham isn't the most famous alum from his own high school. In fact, he's not even the most famous NBA player from his high school.
Kevin, when you go to the same high school as LeBron James, that's going to be the case. Talk about impressive alumni.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis comes in for Portis, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Bucks leading by 21. Here's Antetokounmpo. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Assistant.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Wesley against Lillard. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Wesley against Lillard. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's Wesley missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Wesley the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Beasley. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Count that one.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Here's Osman, defended by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. And we'll
29.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our state. Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Crowder and it's small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Tipped away and stolen by Lillard. From past the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Wesley the pass to Graham. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And they pick up 2.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Three-pointer, Graham. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lillard against Graham.
2 minutes remaining.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets and the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good. Osman.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The pass to Osman. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Giannis. The shot's good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Shot from 12. Branham can't get it to go.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Giannis inside. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 30. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Graham. Wembanyama with it. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here